What's up, y'all? PG Coinage back with another video. Today I attended the Grapevine Coin Show over in Grapevine, Texas. It was the first coin show that I've attended. It's a pretty decent turnout. It was quite the variety of items. You know, it wasn't just a bunch of barber halves, Morgans and Peace dollars and flips. There was just about any coin you could think of. Someone had it, and I don't know, I was genuinely surprised. I didn't really have a whole lot of expectations going into it, but you know, I will certainly be going back. You know, and there wasn't a whole lot of price gouging. I tend to look at items that have been sold on eBay. I have a free trial with Gray Sheet, but I don't typically utilize anything like that. I've got a red book as well, but honestly, as just a Joe random, I just look on eBay, see what they're selling for, and kind of gauge if these prices are decent or not. So I ended up walking away with two of the gold Mercury dimes, one from NGC, one from PCGS. This is an SP69, and then the holder is cracked, so I got a little bit of a discount on that. And in late October, they came out with these Dallas-Fort Worth gold backs, and I certainly was not expecting to see one so soon, but I certainly knew that I needed to snag one up. I don't know what it is about Texas pride. I don't know if this is like a widespread, statewide case of narcissism or what, but just about every born and raised Texan is certainly prideful of the place that they grew up. I mean, it's not that bad. You know, there's an appeal to it. I can see why people would be proud to live here. Anyways, I also picked up $5 face value of constitutional silver. I just opted for loose quarters. You know, it's quick and easy. And then got a 2013 West Point Silver Eagle. This was minted in the ballpark of 225,000, give or take. And it's fairly low considering most of these Silver Eagles are getting churned down in the millions. And then I picked up 3 10-gram Geigers. And as soon as I brought them home, I had to put them underneath a black light. I've seen a bunch of videos of the security feature and had to test it out for myself. It was pretty cool. And yeah, I got to speak with a couple of local coin shops. It's nice to put a face to the company names. And I got to speaking with Gary Rollins. He's the president of the Collin County Coin Club, which is a club that my wife and I joined recently. Goal of mine with this hobby is to eventually turn this into a full-time gig. I certainly would like to have a brick and mortar store at some point in my life. No, it's just a matter of how long that's going to take. And everyone I'd spoken with, they're very eager to impart knowledge. There's not a lot of ladder kickers. There's no crab in a bucket mentality. You know, there's plenty of room for anyone who wants to get their feet wet in this hobby. You know, the community is niche, but it is strong. There's a lot of good people that I've met, at least. Haven't really met anyone that's solely in this for a quick buck and they're gonna serve their interests at the expense of others. I'm sure they exist out there, but I would imagine that they're fewer and further in between. But yeah, that's about all I got. God bless y'all.